Welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today we're going to talk about pot holders. So this is a pot holder that actually slides on the handle of your pot. Now I have a rather large hand and I think that I'm going to redo these so that they're longer. I would rather have a better grip up here. So I am going to change the dimensions that I sewed this practice one on. Now, I had originally cut these at 4 inches wide and I made them 5.5 inches long. So I think in the future, now I was using up some scrap material that I didn't have another purpose for, so I was kind of going by the fussy cut, so I had my Santa in the middle, but that's okay. So for these, I would change it. I think I want it a little bit narrower, so I think I'm going to write this down as changing it to 3 inches. That would take another inch off and slide on there still easy enough, but I think right now it's a little bit too floppy. Remember, when you're using these, you don't leave it on when you're actually cooking. You just slide it on and off. All right, so you don't want it too tight because you don't want to have to grab the pan to slide it on. You want it to slip on easy. All right, so I am going to change my dimensions from the 4 to the 3, and instead of 5.5, I'm definitely going to go with 6. So I need to jot that down on a piece of paper, changing it to 3. Oh, where's my paper? Here we go. These little notebooks are handy to have around. So we're gonna, oh, sorry about that, there goes a kitty cat. All right, so we're gonna change it from 4 to 3, and then we're gonna change the 5.5 to, I think 1 more inch would be good, maybe 1.5 inches. Where's that ruler? I think it's good to show the way things come together. You know, that inch I think is good. I saw 5.5, change it to 6.5. You know, when you're making these things, everything, oh, sorry, there goes another kitty cat. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Not everything works out the first time, so don't think when you're sewing that if you make a mistake or your project doesn't come out the first time that you're the only one that has that issue. Or if you have little kitty cats that like to help you. This is Sylvester. Bye-bye, Sylvester. Okay. So let's talk about how to make it. So now that we've decided that we're going to change the measurements to 3 inches by 6.5, that'll make this tighter and a little longer. So how do you do it? So you cut your material to the new dimensions. All right, and now I used a layer of pretty fabric that I want on both sides. So you have it on the top and the bottom. So this is made out of 2 different layers. All right, so we have a top layer and a bottom layer that we need to construct. All right, now I use Thinsulate and Thinsulbrite and flannel. All right, so cutting your new rectangles, you're going to put 2 pieces together with the right side facing in. All right, and you're going to sew along one end, and that will give you this end here. So you don't want any raw edges here. So go ahead and sew that down. Then after you sew that down, you're just going to flip it open and you are going to stitch this edge. All right, you're going to stitch right down along here. All right, right along there. So this is what you will have. you'll have this piece here. So you'll have your pretty outside fabric, and then your Insulbrite, and then your flannel. So your flannel is what's actually going to be touching the pan. All right. So you'll need a top and a bottom section. So here's my top and my bottom. So again, we're going to do right sides together. Now I took a nice seam. I had my needle placed in the middle, and I had my fabric right here along the edge. All right. I want to be able to make sure that I catch all the layers. Oh, I see what happened. My little foot just kind of came down. That screw needs to be tightened up. There we go. So let's just fix that really quick a minute. I don't want to lose my foot. Ah, come on. Line up. Hey, where'd it go? Okay, I'll just set that down and pick it up. Sometimes the easiest things take an extra second. All right. Yeah. Does not want to pick that up for some reason. Okay, well, anyways, enough fussing with that. So I just ran that with the middle, with it along the edge. All right. Oops, excuse me. Here's a kitty shadow. Come on, Sylvester, get down. All right. And so you just sew around the 3 edges. So start here, sew down the side, along the back, and then along the side. And then all you simply do is turn it right sides out, and you will have your pan handle pot holder. I hope you enjoy this cute little tutorial. It's fun to make, and definitely using up some of my leftovers pieces, some of my scrappy pieces of flannel that I had, of Insulbrite, and this cute material. So happy stitching, have a great day, and please like and subscribe. Bye bye now.